G'day YouTube, it's Brett here from Overtime Gaming with you once again with the late edition of Ring of Honor. Of course, this is from Thursday night. It is a bit later, it's Saturday today, I know. But it's Ring of Honor time. This is a recorded episode. So if you've seen spoilers on the internet or anything like that, you'll have to forgive me. Now we'll get into this. You see, we start our first Ring of Honor event after our Evolve pay-per-view, our packed Evolve pay-per-view. Is a fantastic pay-per-view, and we started off with a tag team match between CNC Wrestling Factory, Caprice, Coleman and Cedric Alexander. You see Cedric Alexander in the ring right now, going up against the world's greatest tag team, or wrestling's greatest tag team, however you know them, Shelton Benjamin and Charlie Haas, former WWE wrestlers, former New Japan Wrestling wrestlers, and now here in Ring of Honor. This is an absolutely fantastic matchup, and we'll have to see who picks up the victory. You see CNC taking the advantage early on in this match, with Cedric Alexander just completely taking apart Shelton Benjamin right now, and this could be it, but the referee's slow to get down to the mat to make the count. But you see Shelton Benjamin comes back with a suplex, the belly to back suplex outside the ring, folds Alexander in half, but now Coleman being tagged in, Caprice Coleman, and Coleman now taking it to Shelton Benjamin, but Benjamin coming back with those suplexes again, and now Charlie Horse tagged in, and Caprice Coleman taking it with the Shining Wizard, and now the moonsault off the springboard, and again to Charlie Horse. Fantastic series of moves there, with the springboard leg drop as well onto Charlie Horse by Caprice Coleman. And now Coleman going high risk again, goes with the big splash, but Charlie Haas moves out the way. But now Cedric Alexander and Caprice Coleman with the double team backbreaker to Charlie Haas, and Charlie Haas being taken apart by Cedric Alexander right now. Alexander just tearing apart Charlie Haas, and now the big the drop kick to the head of Charlie Haas. We could be nearing the end as Coleman is tagged in, going up against Charlie Haas with a big DDT, dropping Charlie Haas right on his head. And now Coleman with the AA, that attitude adjustment, of course, from John Cena. Fantastic move, and just this could be it, it should be it, but Haas kicks out at one. How he manages to do that, I do not know. But still, Coleman taking it to Charlie Haas right now, just dropping everything on Charlie Haas. Now with the high risk splash again, this time lands it. One count on Charlie Haas once again now. And now Caprice Coleman just flying around the ring onto Charlie Haas. Now coming with the signature, which is that big bicycle kick, much like that of the legend Booker T. And now the big cutter cuts Charlie Haas wide open, drops him straight on his head, and we could be nearing the end. That should have been it, but Coleman didn't go for the pin, instead goes for that big suplex, and that will be it. 1, 2, 3. CNC Wrestling Factory pick up the win over the wrestling's greatest tag team. Fantastic win there for CNC. Definitely moves them up the tag team ranks in this company. Of course, we have new tag team champions, as the team of Red Dragon lost their tag team titles last night on Saturday night, at Evolve, to Ricochet and Rich Swann, the team of the Inner City Machine Guns. Now we move on to our next match. You see it's Austin Aries, Brian Cage, and Aries already comes out and just picking apart Brian Cage. He's looking to get himself disqualified here with the early attack, and now he's gone and got the steel steps, and he smashes Brian Cage around the face. The ref disqualifies Austin Aries, but Aries moves Cage into the ring now, and he's got that steel chair and is now just beating down Brian Cage. Aries didn't care for the match, he just wanted revenge over Saturday's matchup. Of course, the Unbreakable effing Machines, Michael Elgin and Brian Cage, beating Generation Next, Roderick Strong and Austin Aries, and Aries wanted revenge, and he got it there. We'll have to see what happens in future weeks now. As you see, we move on to our third match of the evening between Zack Sabre Jr., who's just been on one fantastic run of force since joining the company. Of course, he broke the arm of Tony Nese. He then put ACH out of action. He has then come and beat Matt Taven at the pay-per-view, and is now going up against AR Fox. And all of those victories are by submission. So great run of form by Zack Sabre Jr. and he'll be looking for that run of form to continue here against AR Fox, the high-flying AR Fox, who is definitely one of the top contenders for the TV title here, Adam Cole's TV title. But he hasn't been seen much on Ring of Honor the last few weeks, so he'll be looking for a big victory here as well. But you see Zack Sabre Jr. just picking AR Fox apart right now. The potential Zack Sabre Jr. has is incredible. We signed him from New Japan Wrestling, and he has just come on fantastically here at Ring of Honor. He has just shown so much skill, so much charisma. He is just a fantastic talent, and he just knows how to pick apart his opponent. As you can see, he is doing with AR Fox here. He is just hitting him with high risk, hard hitting moves, and then going back and working on the arms of AR Fox. But AR Fox coming back with moves of his own right now. He is not going to roll over. You see, putting Zack Sabre Jr. to the top rope there, but Sabre Jr. reverses it and comes back with a drop kick off the top rope. We could be nearing the end. Sabre Jr. calling for it right now. He is calling for Fox to get up. Fox is just laying there. He doesn't want to move. And Sabre Jr. picks him up and then hits AR Fox with the cross arm breaker. AR Fox is going to have to tap out on this. Sabre Jr. has worked on the arms of AR Fox. There's no escape from this hold right now for AR Fox. And AR Fox taps out before he gets his arm broken from that cross arm breaker by Zack Sabre Jr. Great win there for Zack Sabre Jr. over AR Fox, and there is no doubt in my mind this kid will be a TV champion and world champion in the future of this business. We move on to our next match, our fourth match of the evening, between the two #1 contenders for the Ring of Honor World title, now owned by Paul London. You see the matchup between Christopher Daniels and Jay Briscoe. Jay Briscoe, the former world champion, lost it Saturday night to Paul London in the Extreme Rules match. It was a fantastic matchup between the two, and Paul London ended up getting the victory. Now, here's the technicality. Jay Briscoe has a rematch clause for losing his title, so he does have a right to the Ring of Honor World title. But Saturday night, we held a #1 contenders match between Samoa Joe, Christopher Daniels, AJ Styles, and somebody else. Jay Lethal. Great matchup, and Christopher Daniels ended up picking up the victory. So he is also classed as the #1 contender. This matchup was made to see who could get the better of each other. And you see the great rotation moves there. Onto the steel chip, busts Jay Briscoe right wide open. But as I was saying, this matchup was made to see who was the better wrestler, who deserved the shot more. But it is not an official #1 contenders match, so still, both men here do hold a claim to be #1 contender for the Ring of Honor World title, held currently by Paul London. Paul London will be in action in our main event as well. You see the Angel's Wings there hit on Jay Briscoe on top of the crutch. The crutch was sent flying because of that move and ended up hitting Jay Briscoe in the face as well. Now, this is a fantastic matchup. Let us know in the comments below who you think deserves to be the #1 contender more. Jay Briscoe, who of course won the title from Jay Lethal in our first Ring of Honor event, or Christopher Daniels, who has never been a world champion in the business of wrestling in any company. Even through TNA, his previous years in Ring of Honor, he has never been a world champion. Does he deserve the #1 contender spot? Let us know in the comment section below. This feud will continue going all the way up until the pay-per-view. We'll have to see who comes out on top and who wins that title shot at the pay-per-view. You see Christopher Daniels moving to the top of the ladder now. The best moonsault ever on to Jay Briscoe through the table. Brilliant move there by Christopher Daniels. Allowed Christopher Daniels to pick up the victory, the huge victory over Jay Briscoe. Does that cement him as #1 contender? You see Jay Briscoe getting up to his feet there. Both men in respect of each other. But you see they turn. CM Punk's music has hit. I believe that's Punk's music anyway. What the hell is going on? There he is! CM Punk is back in Ring of Honor, and he comes out and takes out Christopher Daniels and Jay Briscoe now. Of course, CM Punk, the WWE champion, left Sunday night, left Raw, left the WWE, and has come here to Ring of Honor as the WWE champion. That is absolutely huge. Does that mean he's a real part of this Ring of Honor roster? We'll have to find out at a later date. You see, we have to move on to our main event now. We can't dwell on just what just happened. Our main event is a champion versus champion match between the world champion Paul London and the TV champion Adam Cole. Adam Cole put up a fantastic fight with Johnny Gargano at the Evolve pay-per-view. Adam Cole ended up coming out on top, but then was blindsided by the #1 contender Ricochet. Ricochet, of course, won the #1 contender spot by beating Adam Cole on a Ring of Honor taped event. So he won that TV title shot. Johnny Gargano had already won the #1 contender spot for Evolve. So Ricochet became the new #1 contender for that title after the Evolve pay-per-view. And Adam Cole ended up winning the match at Evolve and will now be moving on to face Ricochet any date that Ricochet decides. But Paul London put up a fantastic fight to Jay Briscoe, ended up winning the Ring of Honor World title here after beating Christopher Daniels, if you remember, in that ladder war to win the #1 contender spot the week before the Evolve pay-per-view. Now you see London taking control of this match so far. He's going for the pin after that pile driver, but Adam Cole kicks out at 1. Adam Cole putting up one hell of a fight right now, showing exactly why he's the TV champion and why he thinks he deserves a shot at that world title as well. But the high risk moves by Paul London, but still Adam Cole coming back with a huge DDT there. But Paul London with a big Hurricane Rana on top of those steel steps. What a move by Paul London there. And now the suplex for the 0 count. The ref slow to get down, and now Adam Cole taking it to Paul London. But Paul London's going to definitely come back with that. But Cole again with that huge spike DDT. Great move by Adam Cole. And Adam Cole is not laying down in this one. But the Frankensteiner there by Paul London, and now the moonsault by Paul London. We know what this usually sets him up for. This usually sets him up for the pile driver. There's his patented taunt to get Adam Cole up. He pulls Adam Cole up now, and he pulls Adam Cole into the pile driver position. He hits the pile driver. That should be it now. And you see Paul London taunting Adam Cole now. He's got the match won, but that's CM Punk again. And Punk's out here with his WWE title. And he hits Paul London with the pipe. He has taken out the world champion. He has taken out the 2 #1 contenders in the previous match. CM Punk and Adam Cole now taunting Paul London. Could this be a joint alliance between Adam Cole and CM Punk? Or has CM Punk just come out and destroyed all competition for the world title? We'll have to find out next week on Ring of Honor. And peace out, YouTube. We're heading into overtime.